Long before a child hugs him, this little teddy begins as simple fabric, thread, stuffing, and tiny parts. The soft fabric is chosen first because a teddy needs a surface made for gentle hands and endless cuddles. Inside the future teddy will be soft filling, giving his little body the gentle shape children can safely squeeze. Now the soft fabric becomes pieces shaped for ears, paws, arms, legs, a head, and one small teddy body. Each piece has a purpose, and together they are waiting for one careful step, stitching them into a body. Slowly, separate pieces become one body, although inside, the little bear is still completely empty. Before he can stand proudly on a shelf, every seam must hold his shape safely together. Then soft filling goes inside, turning the floppy shell into a cuddly little bear with a proper shape. A little pressure settles the filling, helping his paws, belly, and head keep their soft, rounded shapes. One final seam closes the body, and suddenly there is a little bear waiting for his face. Now 2 shiny eyes appear, giving the little bear a face that can meet his future friend. A small stitched nose and smile finish the face, and the teddy finally looks ready for his journey. With his ears straightened and fur smoothed, the little teddy has become a complete toy at last. Before leaving the workshop, every important detail is checked, so the teddy is ready for careful play. His first journey outside the workshop begins inside a simple box, protecting his soft body on the way. Soon the box joins many others, and the teddy is carried toward a place he has never seen. Across the city he travels, tucked safely among boxes filled with toys waiting for new homes. At last he reaches a toy store, where colorful shelves surround him with hundreds of possible adventures. Some shoppers pass by, while others stop to look, and the teddy quietly waits for the right home. Then one small pair of hands reaches for him, and the teddy begins the most important part of his journey. His new home is cozy and bright, and soon the little bear is resting on a child's bed. A hug begins a new routine, because familiar soft toys often become part of a child's everyday comfort. He quickly joins a little collection of favorite toys, becoming part of the child's growing world. As bedtime returns each night, the familiar teddy becomes a comforting part of the child's quiet routine. On rainy evenings, staying indoors makes the teddy's familiar softness especially welcome beside the warm bedroom light. Morning arrives, and the teddy waits quietly until another day of play begins. Years of hugs and adventures slowly change his fur, making it softer while a small seam begins to loosen. A little snag reminds the family that even sturdy toys need care after years of being loved.
Instead of throwing him away, the child notices the problem and asks how the teddy can be cared for.
Care begins with a gentle cleaning, removing everyday dust while keeping the soft fabric in good condition. A matching thread closes the loose seam, proving that a small repair can give a well-used toy many more days. Clean and repaired, the teddy returns to his familiar place, ready for more ordinary days and extraordinary stories. For a while, everything feels familiar again, and the repaired teddy continues his quiet place in childhood. But children grow quickly, and eventually the little friend who once went everywhere begins spending more time on the shelf. Even when play becomes less frequent, the teddy still carries a familiar shape filled with years of memories. Now he moves from everyday toy to treasured keepsake, waiting for somewhere to decide what comes next. Instead of gathering dust forever, the family chooses a kinder idea. Give the teddy another chance to be useful. Before sharing him, the family makes sure the teddy is clean, safe, and ready for another child. A soft cloth protects him for the journey, because caring for an old toy can be an act of kindness. Then another child opens the bag and discovers a teddy who already has a whole story behind him. The second child gives him the same simple gift that began everything: attention, care, and plenty of imagination. Soon the teddy becomes a guardian, traveler, guest, and explorer once again, proving stories can begin more than once. Another sunny afternoon brings another pretend picnic, adding fresh memories to a much older collection. Rain returns years later, but the teddy's familiar place beside a child remains wonderfully unchanged. Because he is cared for, the teddy stays useful longer, showing how small acts of maintenance can protect treasured things. Inside a blanket fort, the old teddy becomes part of a brand new world built from pillows, blankets, and imagination. And when the adventure ends, the teddy returns to his favorite role, a familiar companion at bedtime. Another peaceful night passes, adding one more quiet memory to the teddy's long journey. Time moves again, and another child grows older, while the little teddy quietly waits for whatever comes next. After years of play, repair, sharing, and care, the teddy becomes more than a toy. He becomes a keepsake. His softened fur and repaired seam are not flaws. They are visible reminders that something was cared for. Even now, simple care keeps his fabric clean, his shape safe, and his long story ready to be remembered. And tomorrow may bring another child, another repair, another adventure, or simply another peaceful day. His journey is written not in words, but in the places he traveled and the people who cared for him. From new fabric to softened fur, every change marks another chapter in a journey shaped by use and care. If another chapter ever arrives, his sturdy little body can still carry the story forward. For now, he returns to his shelf, where his long journey can be remembered without ever needing to end. A toy can be simple, yet years of careful hands can turn that simple object into something deeply meaningful. His most important journey was never about moving far. It was about being cared for wherever he went. From workshop materials to a child's arms, his journey shows how care can give ordinary things extraordinary meaning. He began as materials, became a toy, gathered memories, was repaired, was shared, and found another life. His story teaches a simple truth. Things can last longer when we repair them, share them, and treat them with care. And although his busiest days may be behind him, his value can continue through every memory he helped create. A beloved toy does not need to speak to leave a legacy. The memories around it can speak for themselves. From simple materials to a lifetime of memories, the little teddy's greatest journey is the care he passes from one child to another.